So, round two, let's just jump right in. There's no point in waiting around. Uh, we have to try to um, get somewhere with this pile of garbage that we've drafted. And, oh well, um, the last match, I think it was winnable. Um, we, I wonder what we could have done differently there. I wonder if there's a sequence of plays that we could have done. The first one, we got a little bit late with not getting the swamp on time. The second one, we got all our cards, we just didn't get, we didn't have a way to deal with his flyer early enough. We got us to a real low life total, and then the menace guy, which, by the way, that really showed the power of that 3-1 fabricate 1 menace guy. I've been feeling like it's a very good card, very strong card, and it showed, unfortunately, it showed how good it is against us, not with us. Well, I think we had the opportunity to pick one up at some point in the draft, and we didn't, and that was a little bit of a mistake. But this is good. All we need is a 2-drop, and we're cooking with fire. So, good thing there's no random discard card in this thing, so we didn't have to worry about our singular swamp here. I wish we had a 2-drop here. So, let's see. Hey, it's a 2-drop. Neat. So, a land, and we can really go off here. Alright, and 2-3, that's a shame. As that is now a 2-3, and as we have already a servo to power our dragster, I'm going to play this out as a 3-3. Oh no, wait, it's I don't have to do that, because it becomes a 3-4, and then we have additional troops on the ground. You could say, well, what about having this as a 4-5? And I think the difference between a 4-5 and a 2-3 in this board position is negligible. So, all right. Well, this is kind of cool. He could, yeah. You know what I'll do? I'll do this. I'll do this. And I'll actually attack. And sure, if he double blocks this guy, that's fine. Because next turn we just pick him back up. And if he doesn't, then that's fine. Next turn we pick up the trampler. Yeah, this really worked out for us. So this is how the deck's supposed to perform. Let's see if I can keep on the pressure here. So we basically had the draw that is among the best draws we can imagine right now. So I think I swing in again. You know, I'm fine trading off this guy for any one of those people, and then I can switch it, get it back at some point. But I think I'll get back the dragster next. He might be scared to block too. He was, and that really worked out for us. Okay. Huh? Yep. Actually want a 4-5, that's fine. I can block anything with my 4-5. Alright. So, let's do this again. Bonk. And he has some kind of trick, probably, yeah. You are right about that. But we don't actually care, because we have fortuitous find. So even if he takes out both here, we don't mind so much. So he must have some trick to pump that enough to keep it alive. We'll see. Like that. That's actually fine. We won't play the fortuitous find until we have 2 targets in the grave. So next turn we can play Foundry Inspector or whatever. Alright, that's fine. And I'll actually leave it in that order. Sure. That is fine. That's actually really fine. Is he an artificer? Not even. What a waste of space. Yep. Okay, so we could consider putting in an aviary mechanic here. Now I think we just get value here and leave a wide open. Next turn we play the dragster, attack. If it gets killed, we play the gearsmith, get it back, win the game. Alright, so yeah. The kind of creatures he had makes me want to play mechanics. And anything else? Broker, I do like Broker, but I don't think it's the card for this particular matchup. Fretwork Colony, neither. Fretwork Colony might come in some matchups, that is definitely true. Skyskiff, Charger. Just don't know about this Charger though. I mean, 6/6 that pings, if I can just get it to run. But getting it to run in my deck is a bit iffy. You know what? I'll put in the Skyskiff instead. Let's see how it works out. Keep in mind that anytime we see mechanics, they are birds. They would be birds, and if we see the Skyskiff, it would be the other thing. Now, any land gets us Foundry Spectres, which gets us Dragster and this, and speeds up Gearhulk. So despite only having 2 white sources, I'm keeping this hand. Now he does have the artifact removal spell, and there's a mechanic. Probably will play it as a vanilla 2/2 here. But I will play rats before it if we draw swamp. Alright, these would have been birds. Don't want to use it, no. I really hope to draw a land because I don't want to be playing vanilla 2/2s here into this board. Okay, that's fine. You can haste yourself up if you want to. He does. He might have a really sweet red-green aggro deck. I mean, it looks like it at least. So, yeah. Let's just play this again. No, these could have been hawks, and they wouldn't have made one bit of difference. So, we're still hoping to pull a land, to play the Inspector, to play into Dragster, blah 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 blah. That is a big tiger. And he can give it haste. And if he does, we will double block it. We just have to get it off the... Yep. Have to get it off the board. This is not great, but it's what we have to do. Alright, and draw land, play a Inspector, eh? One time? Yep. And actually I'm gonna have to try to keep this guy alive, so I won't block with him. He might just kill it off right now. Let's see, this is probably Welding Sparks. No, it's not good though. It's not good. I just intend to take the damage here, because not doing so risks. Because if I can't get a land, I don't even want to think about what's going on over there right now. If I can rip a land now, I can Gearhulk, and then we are in the game again. Sure, we're down. That is not a land. But we can stay in the game. We can chumparoo. Let's bet a servo. So this gives us options to trade, chump, stay alive for another turn. And again, Gearhulk will keep us in the game. Will it? Now, if he uses the haste... Oh my goodness. I need to... if I can just stay alive at all, we're still good here. So we're at 9. We need to stop... We need to keep our Inspector alive. Okay. So let's see if we can do that. So, this would give us 4, 5. This is 9 exactly. Ah! And if we jump, we're dead next turn because we can't play anything. Yep. Couldn't do anything about that. That draw was nutsoid. Do we have anything that helps us in the early game? The Lawless Broker here is decent. Another Fortuitous Find. Maybe is Fortuitous Find too slow here? And we put in a Lawless Broker just to put in another body. I mean, but Fortuitous Find is great if we can just get into the later game. We could change out Fortuitous Find for a Workshop Assistant, but at that point, no, that's not very good. Fortuitous Find is really good if we can just stay on top and if he doesn't curve out as crazily as he did just then. But we could take out Sky Skiff altogether and put in Lawless Broker as just a body. I think I like that. Up we go. Yep, we keep. Yep, we curve off like crazy. You gonna mulligan? Let's see. So I like our curve here a lot. The question here is mechanic or rats? Mechanic straps on the goggles automatically, but then we lose out on the synergy. But I mean, we win on that synergy, but we lose out on the bounce effect. But I think that's worth it to have a 3/4 on turn 3. Nope. All right, there we go. 3/4. Suck it. Sorry about that. And if he tries to do something, we could actually. I could see playing the rats here and holding up build to last. Actually, no. I want to have as much pressure on as possible. Let's do that. Because if he kills that's sure then he uses up his turn. This is a bit risky, but next turn if we don't draw land, we still have plays, and if we're really lucky, we can just take out his blocker. Alright. So that was the risk that we ran into playing like that. But I guess he would have had it at some point later as well. I don't know. Yeah, he would have killed our goggles there instead. So there's that. Alright, we can kill that. And attack. I think we want to do that actually. And still keep up. Do we want to kill this actually? Yeah, let's just kill it and get in for a bunch of damage. Okay. That might have been so that might have been the play that I'm gonna go like, shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. Because but then again, I think it was fine. 2-3 and 3-2. So let's see what he does here. If I attack with both, he can trade off for the rats, which is fine, or bounce off the rats, or double block something. If he double blocks something, he has 5. Then I can build to last. So here I think I'm making a 3-3. Or am I actually? I don't even know. Yeah, I think I want to make a 3-3. Because he has to wonder now. He knows I have tricks. I'm fine trading here. Actually, +1/+1 counter. And yeah, let's make a 4/5. That's fine. If he has something to zap this out of existence, that's fine. Yeah, okay, big menace dude. I have to admit that is somewhat scary. Especially if he makes it into a 5-6. I could attack here with a 4-5. And then if he puts the 5-6 in the way, I'll just... Yeah, I'm gonna attack because I'm not gonna block. Yeah, that's fine. I get the menace guy out of the way. And I could take out so 2, 5. I could take out 2 of these guys. Let's leave the one menace guy, just one big blocker. Since the Rhino can grow here. Whereas the menace guy, sure, he's one big guy, but he's just one guy. And he's got one card left. So I wonder if I want to do that. Or actually just save the build to last. Take out his Rhino. Let him have a stupid 1-2 and a 5-6, and then I have a 3-4. No, you know what? I think I'll take out the menace guy, because that could really end up costing me the game. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, and then put this on here. So, yeah. And hope to draw Gearhulk. Hope to draw one of our recurring, recursion cards here. Is he gonna grow his guy? If he has a trick, he has a trick. I'm gonna try to block here. Get the trick out of his hand. We basically have to hope we draw something anyway. You could say, sure, why don't you just take 3 here? But, you know, at some point the same interaction is going to come up. This forces him to commit a card. And if he doesn't have it, then I'll just save 3 damage. So that was weird. That was actually really weird. I don't think he perhaps knew what he was doing there, because that was just weird. Is this game... What is this? Is this game 1 or game 2? I don't even know. Alright, let's attack. If he has something, he has something. He didn't have something. Are you dead? Alright, he can blow up our goggles, that's fine. Let's see. I could grant indestructibility to something. I don't feel like it though. Nope. He's got 1 card in hand. So he blocks there, he sacks and destroys that and takes 2. I suppose. And if he has Fumigate splashed with 1 planes, then all the more power to him. But we won that one. Let's see if we can do a 2-1 here. We'll be back for round 3.